Can you hear the rhythmic clip-clop of hooves on the cobblestones and the grand sounds of the marching bands? Just look at these noble horses and riders in their historical uniforms. Today, Zurich has transformed into one massive medieval stage. And all this madness has only one goal: to blow up a snowman's head. Right here, right now, on Sechseläuten Square, the fate of our summer is being decided. Hi, I'm Swiss Turtle, and today I'll tell you the story of Switzerland's strangest and most beloved holiday. The name of the festival, Sechseläuten, translates as the 6 o'clock ringing of the bells. To understand its meaning, we need to travel back to the 14th century. In those days, the city's life was dictated by bells. In winter, when it got dark early, the workday ended at sunset. But on the first Monday after the vernal equinox, the bell of the Grossmünster Cathedral would ring at 6 in the evening for the first time that year. This was a moment of triumph. It meant that winter had retreated, the daylight hours had grown longer, and people finally had time for rest after work. It was this joy of the returning spring sun that became the very heart of this celebration. But the holiday isn't just about the bonfire, it's about the people. Take a look at this parade. These are the guilds, known here as Zunft. In the Middle Ages, these craftsmen's unions controlled everything, from the quality of bread to the city's politics. Today there are 26 of them, and each guild is a private men's club. Once they were the real power in Zurich: bakers, blacksmiths, winemakers, and shoemakers. Today they are elite clubs preserving the traditions of their ancestors. Pay attention to the details. Every button on a costume, every flag, everything is authentic. More than 500 horses pass through the narrow streets of Zurich. It's an incredible logistical challenge for a modern city. And hey, horses like these exist too. But the most important thing? They don't ask for oats or water. Talk about low maintenance. In the past, the guilds were only responsible for organizing the parade, and it wasn't until the early 20th century that the tradition of burning the snowman officially joined them. Speaking of equality, for a long time this was a strictly male-only holiday. It was only in 2010 that the women of the Fraumünster Society were allowed to participate in the procession, though they are still not officially recognized as a guild. Swiss conservatism in action. Now, take a look at this 3-meter giant at the top of the pyre. His name is Böögg. Today, he looks like a cute snowman, but it wasn't always that way. The word Böögg actually means ghost. In Swiss folklore, a Böögg was a boogeyman or an evil spirit used to frighten children. Standing 3 meters 40 centimeters tall, he perches on top of a 13-meter bonfire made of 5,000 bundles of wood. These aren't just store-bought logs. They are branches from city trees, pruned all across Zurich throughout the year. But the most interesting part is inside. The Böögg's head is packed to the brim with firecrackers and fireworks. In total, about 100 explosive elements are used. In the 19th century, it was just a rag doll burned by Zurich residents as a form of protest. It wasn't until 1892 that the guilds took him under their wing. turning him into a symbol of winter.
Sind wir so für eine Gruppe? Ja, so geht man am besten. So geht es am leichtesten. Wenn Sie das kleine Platz.
The history of this holiday is full of blunders. During World War II, bonfires were forbidden on this square. The Swiss used every inch of land to grow food. Corn, potatoes, and wheat grew right here. The festival was moved to the harbor, and in 1944, a total disaster happened. The structure was so unstable that the Böögg simply fell into the freezing waters of Lake Zurich. They had to fish his head out and burn it separately in the fire. And in 2008, due to a heavy downpour, the Snowman simply refused to explode. Firefighters had to douse him with kerosene, but the head never detonated. It just slowly burned away. This caused a real shock for the locals, because without the explosion, the prophecy doesn't count. And now we've come to the most important part. The time from the lighting of the pyre until the Böögg's head finally explodes. This is our Swiss summer forecast. A fast explosion within 10 to 12 minutes promises a scorching heat wave. A long burn means the summer will be rainy and cold. Statistics are a stubborn thing. The speed record was set in 1974, just 5 minutes and 7 seconds. But look at 2023. It went down in history as the most agonizing. The head exploded after exactly 57 minutes. And indeed, the beginning of that summer was quite rainy. Should you believe this forecast? In 2014, the Böögg exploded very quickly, promising sun, but the summer ended up being one of the grayest in history. But the Swiss love this intrigue. Even if the forecast doesn't come true, it's a perfect reason for everyone to gather, have some wine, and officially declare winter over. And here we go! It started! Let's wait and see what happens this year. How many minutes will the Böögg last? Place your bets in the comments.
dopo alle nuove Thank you.